I think the problem the globe has is they hear human rights and they do not understand what the human rights is. Most people do not even know their rights, why they are being violated, yet they say human rights. The laws have been enacted, but most of these laws have not been applied, not been implemented. Every one of us is involved. Every religion is involved. In schools, in organizations, in homes, they need to understand and they need to know the 30 human rights. When they know it and read it in their heart, in their mind, I tell you, the world will be at peace.
Where's your emergency?
Please, send help.
Tell me what happened?
I think he's dead. Please, he was shot.
Okay, what's going on right now?
I think he needs help. Send help.
Vodka,
Tequila,
scotch,
beer,
wine,
rum,
gin,
whiskey,
alcohol. Alcohol probably took 20 years of my life, and you can't get that back.
Alcohol is a drug, which most people don't think it is, but it actually is. It's classed as a depressant, meaning it slows down vital functions in the body.
binge drink. What you're doing is you're just drinking repeatedly over and over large amounts and large quantities of alcohol. If you put that much alcohol in your system at one time, you can get alcohol poisoning, which could lead you to go into a coma or even kill you.
12 years old, I was in the 7th grade.
When I was in 8th grade, I think I was 13 years old.
It became very regular at 14 years of age.
15 years old when I first started drinking.
17 years old, starting going out parties, doing things like that.
At first, drinking was a sociable thing, you know, I drank with my friends.
Thought I was really cool going out with all the older guys, and I'd try to show off in front of them and drink myself stupid. We just go out and party all night.
By the time I was probably 15 is where I started drinking at school. Putting it in a water bottle, I would take vodka or gin, something clear that looked like water, and I would just drink in class and pop mints in my mouth.
We'd go in, break into his parents' liquor cabinet, fill up our super big gulps full of ice and Everclear, and then stop by 7-Eleven and fill the rest of it up with Coke, and then make it to first period.
I was drinking not just at parties and stuff, but after classes and after work, and even at work.
I waited tables, so it was very easy access to alcohol.
It was just hard to say no. It was so readily available, and it was constantly there.
My drug problem wasn't something that happened immediately. It happened so slowly that I missed the fact that I was addicted to it.
It became a routine, a way of life.
The only type of people I would hang out with were people who were using drugs or drinking alcohol. And it got to the point where that's all I cared about.
It became far more than just a partying thing. It was a necessity.
Without having alcohol in me, I could not function.
I kind of became a loner because all I ever wanted to do was just drink and drink and drink.
It felt like it was my only friend. Felt like that it was always there for me somewhere. You know, when things were going bad, I could always have a few drinks. Well, for me, it was never a few drinks. It was always a lot of drinks.
I was consuming about 30 beers a day, a whole case of beer, and 3/4 of a gallon of light rum. I would essentially have that and black out every night.
I could do nothing but drink 24/7, drink, pass out, drink, pass out.
I literally started drinking so much that I would shake if I didn't have a drink.
When I would not drink, I'd get extremely sick, deathly sick.
Just really achy all over, and you have headaches, and you're so dehydrated that you have no energy.
Alcohol had been, in and out my body so much that it had tore away some of the lining of my esophagus, and blood was creeping in.
I was a physical disaster. I was that far in my addiction of physical withdrawal that when I shut that alcohol intake off, my body tried to shut down.
The actual withdrawal from alcohol can kill you, for one thing, if it's too intense. Your body has no vitamins or is dehydrated, and you can have DTs, you can
procedure to death. It's terrible.
It might seem fun at the beginning, but after you get stuck in that lifestyle for years, you realize how not fun it is. It's terrifying.
I just want to know how long it's going to be before we eat.
Amen. Y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, these mashed potatoes make me want to slap my mama. That's not your mama.
But
it's the key ingredient.
It's the secret ingredient.
It's like I'm already eating it.
In my head, I'm like, this is so good.
America, if your family would love to have USA Meals on Wheels cooking show come to your hometown for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, please email the show at spotlightme.com.
No, Robert, no. Get your buttered mashed potatoes down, my brother.
Now let's eat.
Coming soon to the iWin TV Faith Broadcasting Network station, USA Meals on Wheels, iWin Christian Cooking.
If you're a veteran, military spouse, or service member looking to start a business, VBOC would be your first step into opening that door of entrepreneurship.
Are you a veteran, service member, National Guard and Reserve member, or military spouse looking to start, purchase, or grow your business? Veteran-owned businesses generate more than $1 trillion in revenue and hire more than 5 million people every year. Though getting a business up and running is no easy feat, just like in the military, it's not a solo mission. Located throughout the nation, SBA's Veterans Business Outreach Centers are your one-stop shop for business counseling, training, and planning services. Access free tools and resources to empower your entrepreneurship journey, from learning business fundamentals in the Boots to Business and Reboot training courses to securing financing and more. Looking for additional support? Your VBOC can also connect you to other SBA resources in your community. If you're ready to turn your business dreams into reality, connect with your local VBOC today. Visit sba.gov/VBOC.
American freedom is the foundational structure for a great nation, an opportunity for all to vision, to dream, to achieve one's goal. Take away American freedom and our country will fall into shadow. To make sure America's freedom is protected are the men and women who stand on the front line defending our country's freedom. When veterans who served and protect the fiber structure of our freedom extends us their hand, they're not looking for a medal or a handout, just an opportunity to fit back into society, a chance to also live their American dream. For those of us who benefit from their courage in reaching their goals, the least we could offer them for our freedom is a chance. Hire a vet. Without them, our dreams don't exist.
Our loving God, thousands of people of faith have gathered here today, along with all the religious leaders and everyone gathered here. We proclaim that real peace starts with me.
All of us are created in the image of God. And he tells me that I cannot say that I love God if I don't love my brother who I see every day.
하늘이 축복한 이 나라가 책임을 다하는 미국이 되기를 다시 한번 축원합니다.
They know not what they do.
You're watching the iWin TV Faith Broadcasting Network station. Entertainment His way.